Hello guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Francis and today I just wanted to take you through how we can file an individual return. So there are two types of individual returns. The first one is a nil return and the second one is the normal return that you all know. So the nil return means that you never received any income in the entire financial year. So from 1st of January 2020 to 31st December 2020, you never received any income, then you can file a nil return. Be it business income, employment income or rental income, you never received any sort of income. Then you are required by law to file a nil return before the 30th day of June, saa sita usiku. So failure to do that, you can be penalized. But the other kind of return is where you had some income, either employment income or any other income. So let me just take you through the both of them. As we all know, you first start by opening your internet browser. In our case, I'm going to use Google Chrome. So just continue and select from your screen Google Chrome or whichever one that you prefer using, and then on your Google Chrome, once you type Itax, it will bring you to this page. So this is the home page for Itax. Once you're in this home page, you're required to log in. So you have to log in and your username is your PIN number. An individual's PIN number begins with an A and ends with an alphabet, not necessarily K, any alphabet. Then enter your password. If you've forgotten your password, you have the option down here to reset your password. So once you've entered your password, do the small arithmetic that is there. Like in this case, it's 196 plus 7, then log in. Once you log in, it will bring you to now this page. This is the home page for Itax. So once you're in this page, you come to returns and you will see it gives you the option to file a nil return down here, to file a return using Excel sheet, or to file an employment income only return. So I can take you through all of them, but today I want to show you nil and employment income. Then in another video I'll do business income. So without wasting time, you can click on file nil return. When you click on file nil return, this dialog box will come. You will select from here the tax obligation. So as you can see, if I select the tax obligation, it gives me income tax resident individual or non-resident individual. So if you are a resident, click resident. If you are non-resident, you can click non-resident. We're not filing rental income, so we are not filing rental income tax, so we're not going to rental income. We are filing resident individual. So select the resident individual, then say next. When you say next, then it opens the next page. Now this is the next page. The next page will bring you to here, and you can simply submit. If I submit mine, you remember we are on my page, as you can see, Francis. If I submit mine, it will not accept. Why? Because it says here very well that applicable in the case where you had no transaction to declare for the period 1st January 2020 to 31st December 2020. But in my case, my employer submitted some payee for me. That means that I have some payee to declare. So I will cancel. If you had no income for that period, then you can just go ahead and submit, and then you can download the payment slip that will come from there. So let me come back to filing returns for employment income only. That is to mean you are only employed. you don't do business, you did not have any rental income during the year 1st January 2020 to December 31st 2020. So in that case, if you had only employment income, select employment income there, and once you're there, you can see from here that it requires for you to input the period only. Why? Because the rest of the details have already been filled. So you can either select the calendar there and pick the date that you want, or you can just type the date on a DD YYY, which in my case is 01 2020, and then down here it will come automatically because it picks that you are this is a return that is supposed to be filed annually. So in that case, it asks you here, do you have employment income? Go ahead and say yes, then tick next. When you say next, it will give you a small dialog box there. Let me just pull it up so that we can see it well. First of all is your information, your basic information. They already have this, so they're giving you, and this small dialog box for the return information. So as your employer provided you with a car, of course my employer has not given me a car. So do you have a home ownership? No. In Kenya, most guys just like building, they don't have like mortgages. Do you earn income from a foreign country? No, I don't earn any income from any foreign country. So do you have a mortgage? If you have a mortgage, yes. If you don't have, no. In my case, I don't have a mortgage. If you have a life assurance, this is for life assurance only. Remember in my previous video, I told you if you have a life assurance, then the life assurance, there is an amount that it is allowed to be deducted from the taxes you're supposed to pay. So in this case, if you have it, it is better to declare it here because it reduces your tax liability. In my case, I don't have, so I'll just say no. And then the last question, have you ever been issued with an exemption certificate? Of course, I don't have an exemption certificate. Exemption certificate is only for disabled people. It gives them an advantage over able people in the sense that their taxes are a little bit lower than ours. So you can come to this section and fill your bank details if you want for a refund. Once you're here, click next. When you click next, you add the details for the employer here, like the PIN for the employer. Just come and add the PIN of the employer there, and the details will come automatically. The name will come. Add the total gross pay that employer gave you during that year 2020. If he gave you any other benefits, you can add there, like this car benefits, this pension in excess of 300,000, and then there are some other allowances, and automatically the total will come down there. So once the total comes, click add, and it will add to your details down there. But mine have already added, so I'll skip this stage. I'll just go to the next. So if you have different employers during the year, add the details for the first employer, then add the details for the second employer. In section M, you come and select an employer, and once you select the employer, you key in the taxable amount there. Now the taxable amount are already down there, as you are shown down there. So you just add them, or just click next, and it will pick automatically. When you come to section Q, the payment registration, how would you like to pay if you have if you want to pay, that is, but in my case the amount to pay is 0. So once you click next, all your details will come automatically like that. Click submit, and once you click submit, It will ask you, are you sure you want to submit? Say okay, and after that you will download it will automatically download this receipt. So once you click on the receipt, it's open with the Adobe because it's a PDF. Once you click on the receipt, you can see from there that you can see it in your downloads. If it's not coming up, like mine is not coming up, you can just click Ctrl J. That will take you to the downloads. Select the one that you've just downloaded, and it will open automatically just like this. So there you have it.